Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister wives, Kody and Robyn discuss whether they would ever return to plural marriage. This season of Sister Wives showcased tension inside the Brown family like none before. Season 19 of the reality TV show featured unexpected challenges, such as a legal dispute over a tract of land known as Coyote Pass, which had to be resolved in court. Another devastating occurrence that dominated the season was the death of family member Garrison, who was just in his mid-20s. Though the family met to bury Garrison in a plot in Wyoming, it was the first time many of them had been together since their break from the family patriarch, Kody. In the season's special one-on-one episodes, Kody and his final remaining wife, Robyn, discussed whether they would ever consider multiple marriage again. Kody revealed whether he will ever return to plural marriage. In his one-on-one conversation with Suki Krishnan, Kody discussed his relationship history and if he would ever contemplate marrying another partner. Longtime fans of the show will recall that Kody formerly had a maximum of 4 wives, albeit he is only legally married to the youngest, Robyn. Christine was the first of Kody's wives to formally declare their separation in late 2021. Once she got the ball rolling, his partners Meri and Janelle quickly followed suit. In their own one-on-one interviews, both of the women spoke out about the issues in their respective relationships with Kody. Christine, for example, opened up about the lack of physical and emotional intimacy near the end of her marriage, while Janelle stated that Kody would attack the women when he realized they wanted to leave him. When it came time for Kody's one-on-one episode, it appeared like he was prepared to correct the record from his perspective. Others observers saw how readily he became defensive over the questioning, and others even thought he appeared angry during the conversation. Suki mentioned in the episode that now that Kody's ex-wives Christine, Meri, and Janelle had all opted to leave him, he was theoretically in a monogamous relationship with Robyn. She then asked if Kody could see himself returning to polygamy in the future, similar to the faith in which he grew up. Kody's response was solid, indicating that he had given the topic some thought, and he did not mince words. In fact, Kody could not have been more direct in expressing his wish to avoid the type of polygamy he practiced years earlier. Kody was a little crude in his wording, explaining why plural marriage no longer appealed to him. "I'm no longer interested in plural marriage. I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want the hassle. I'm not in that space," he explained. However, Kody did emphasize that the one positive outcome of plural marriage was his offspring, stating that he was glad for the experience that brought him all those children. Robyn has the same belief as Kody, but with a slight twist. Robyn, on her part, stated that she did not intend to return to plural marriage, but she viewed the issue from a different perspective. That is, she claimed that she had always assumed she would live out her life with multiple marriage, and that the way things had gone with Kody was taking the life she envisioned away from her. Nonetheless, Robyn reiterated that she would always choose her husband, indicating that she was content with their existing relationship. Robyn and Kody aren't the only members of the family who have decided to leave multiple marriage. Christine, one of his ex-wives, has since remarried and now says that she had always meant to be monogamous. She added that she and her new partner, David Woolley, are completely comfortable in a two-person dynamic. Meri finally announces she is dating again after several failed attempts. Meri, the star of Sister Wives, has been through a lot in her life, but she is coming back strong. The diva just confirmed that she is dating again. Yes, you read it correctly. Kody's first wife is now back on the dating scene. For months, her followers have been walking on eggshells, hoping to learn more about her love life, and now we have confirmation. After months of speculation, Meri delivered the happy news in a video, although she did not name anyone. In the same video, Meri discussed the attributes she looks for in a potential relationship. The diva has gone through a lot, mostly due to Kody. She married him in her 20s, and they later established a polygamous household. However, the numerous family concept backfired spectacularly on her. Kody was cruel to her and tortured her at every opportunity. Furthermore, after marrying Robyn, he began to overlook all of Meri's requirements, which resulted in their relationship falling apart. Sister wives, who is Meri dating? Meri admits she's back in the dating game but hasn't taken any names. So, naturally, we're attempting to figure out who the lucky chap is. If we consider her previous relationships, she first dated Andrew after his release from Kody. However, that was only a fling. She has reportedly been seeing Brandon Stone for some months. The TV actress also shared a heartfelt Instagram post with him, as well as a few selfies. However, till today, the diva has not revealed the man's true identity. Sister Wives, Meri Brown says she's dating again. Meri Brown just posted a video on her Instagram account. At the start of the video, she announced that she is finally dating someone. She did not divulge the person's name or nature, but later in the video, she discussed the characteristics she looked for in a partner. First and foremost, Meri investigates the man's motives. The diva went on to say that if a man wants to date her, he must initiate the contact by calling or texting her. Guys cannot expect her to text back regularly and bother them. She still considers herself old school and believes she has not fully embraced chivalry. The guy needs to make an effort to actually get to know her. Meri also expects the guy to open doors for her and pay for the date, among other things. If he wants to split the bill, he's not on her list. She still adheres to her former dating tastes. It's fantastic that Meri is sticking to her own values and living her life the way she wants. During her marriage to Kody, she spent years living life on other people's terms. She now has the right to speak her own thoughts, and her admirers are really thrilled with her. A fan wrote, "I agree with old school. I am the same way. You want to be treated as a lady." Meri explained that she does not seek perfection, but that the person should demonstrate his appreciation for her. She went on, "Call me old-fashioned, call me idealistic, maybe even a little dreamy." When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, it offered a bold, rare, and controversial look at plural marriage through the lives of the Brown family, Kody and his then-wives Meri, Janelle, Christine, and eventually Robin. Living in Utah at the time, the family portrayed plural marriage as a choice deeply rooted in their faith, community, and values. The Browns weren't trying to make a spectacle of their lifestyle, they were trying to show America that their family dynamic, while unconventional, was filled with love, trust, and shared purpose. Kody had once proudly spoken of how plural marriage was a commandment from God and that the shared lifestyle had spiritual benefits for all involved. He often described it as a journey filled with spiritual refinement, a test of patience, humility, and faith. For many seasons, Kody positioned himself as a plural husband trying to balance time, emotions, and parenting duties equally between his wives. Robin's entrance into the family was meant to reinforce this model. She joined as Kody's fourth wife in 2010, and despite early struggles with jealousy and balance, it seemed at first that the plural family was holding strong. The Browns even uprooted their lives and moved to Las Vegas in part to protect themselves from legal repercussions tied to their lifestyle. But over time, the cracks began to show. The dominoes fall, Christine leaves, then Janelle, then Meri. It was Christine who first pulled the thread that unraveled the Brown family's plural structure. After decades in the marriage, Christine chose to leave Kody in 2021, citing emotional neglect and a lack of intimacy. The split was raw and public, with Christine opening up about her feelings of being unseen and unimportant. Her departure was followed by Janelle's spiritual separation from Kody in 2022, after the couple's tension reached new heights during COVID. Janelle revealed she no longer felt like a partner, and their once strong friendship had dissolved into constant disagreement. Meri's departure was next, and though she and Kody had been estranged emotionally for years, it wasn't until 2023 that they publicly admitted they were no longer a couple. Now, in 2025, Kody stands as the legal and sole husband of Robin Brown. Kody speaks, "I don't want the headache." During the season 19 one-on-one special, Kody sat down with Suki Krishnan for an emotional and at times defensive conversation. The topic of plural marriage naturally came up, and when asked if he would ever consider taking on new wives again, Kody didn't hesitate. "I'm not interested in plural marriage anymore. I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want the headache. I'm not in that space," he said. That blunt, almost bitter response was worlds apart from the man who once viewed polygamy as a sacred duty. His delivery struck many fans as resentful, and his tone indicated he felt burdened by the lifestyle that once defined his public image and spiritual mission. While Kody acknowledged that his children were the best part of his polygamous journey, he made it clear the idea of taking on more wives was behind him, perhaps even a chapter he regrets. His choice of words, headache and not in that space, suggests not only fatigue but resentment. For Kody, plural marriage no longer holds spiritual or emotional appeal. It's now associated with loss, division, emotional chaos, and even public scrutiny. It's a dramatic departure from the man who once moved mountains to keep his family under one religious roof. Robin's perspective, loss, not rejection. While Kody appeared angry and disillusioned, Robin's perspective on plural marriage came across as more reflective, even mournful. She told Suki that she had always envisioned a life in plural marriage. It was part of her faith, part of her identity, and part of the dream she believed she was building with Kody. Robin emotionally admitted that watching Meri, Janelle, and Christine walk away didn't just destroy the plural marriage, it destroyed the future she had hoped for. She had envisioned growing old with sister wives who would help raise each other's children, share meals, and form a support system that defied societal norms. "It was taken from me," Robin said during the interview. "I didn't choose this. But I'll always choose Kody." That last part was crucial. Robin has made it clear that while she grieves the loss of the plural family dream, she stands firmly by Kody's side in monogamy. In many ways, she has emerged as the only wife willing to stay despite everything. And Kody, now weary and wounded from the losses, appears to have given up entirely on the idea of bringing anyone else into their union. Why they're done with plural marriage, the underlying reasons. There's no denying that the past few years have been tumultuous for Kody and Robin, both emotionally and reputationally. Some fans view their decision to abandon plural marriage as the final betrayal of what the show was originally about. Others see it as a necessary evolution, one that aligns with the harsh truths of emotional burnout, broken trust, and the realities of aging. Here are some reasons why the couple may be finished with polygamy. 1. Emotional trauma. Kody has gone through 3 separations in rapid succession, each one publicly dissected. The emotional toll of losing Christine, Janelle, and Meri likely left scars that haven't healed. Adding a new wife now might feel more like restarting a war than building a family. 2. Dwindling faith in the system. The Browns' plural marriage experiment didn't end in unity, it ended in legal battles, estrangement, and public embarrassment. Kody and Robin may no longer believe in the system that once guided them. 3. Fan backlash and media scrutiny. Robin has been accused by fans of sabotaging the family, while Kody has been called a narcissist and manipulator. The pressure of defending plural marriage while dealing with personal drama on screen may have worn them down. 4. Comfort in monogamy. As ironic as it may seem, Kody and Robin now appear to be in a more conventional relationship, and they may actually like it. There's no longer the need to juggle relationships or divide time. For Robin, it may offer a peace she didn't expect but now clings to. The future of the Brown family, where they all stand now. Christine Brown is remarried to David Woolley and thriving in monogamy. She appears the happiest she's ever been and publicly stated she was never meant for polygamy. Janelle Brown is focused on her wellness journey and spending time with her children. She's publicly discussed the peace she's found since the separation. Meri Brown is traveling and working on self-healing. Her social media presence suggests a woman trying to reclaim her independence and strength. Kody and Robin Brown remain together, building what seems to be a traditional nuclear family. And with the sale of the Coyote Pass property, once a symbol of their shared future, the idea of a united, plural Brown family has been fully put to rest. Could they ever return? Final thoughts. Though Kody and Robin have said they're done with plural marriage, the sister wives universe has taught us to never say never. Time, faith, and even pressure from producers could shift opinions. However, based on their own words, it's clear that for now, and likely forever, plural marriage is off the table. Whether they walked away willingly or were forced out by circumstance, Kody and Robin's departure from polygamy marks the end of an era. The story that began as a celebration of plural marriage is now one of disillusionment, healing, and radical transformation. In many ways, this evolution mirrors the journey of countless real-life families, messy, painful, and, in the end, human. The Browns gave America a front-row seat to one of the most complex social experiments of modern television. And now, as the dust settles, all that remains is what they choose to build from the ashes.